So, we got you to deal with. Great. And once again, I have my entire squadron on me, so I can't prepare for 2 seconds. Seems to be the norm at this point. Nope. Down. I'm pressing down. I'm pressing down. Thank you, game. It was a bit delayed. I'm losing all my Pikmin. I am resetting. I kept pressing down, and I wouldn't power up, and... Oh! I lost a few purples. Why is there a Wollywog here as well? Holy shit! Stop! You load in and you're just... Wow, he actually had the treasure. What the hell was all that? That's different. I've never seen this model before. Survival ointment. It's a chapstick. Lip balm. That's different. We haven't seen that on this channel. Kill him. Why can I not move? Down to 44 Pikmin. What did I lose? Just purples and reds. I mean, I didn't get the noise, so... Oh my god, they were still attacking him. I didn't even realise. I've got, like, no Pikmin left because of that. I literally spawned right next to 3 babies that were tailing a spotty ball bear. And then a Wollywog just came out of nowhere and squished me. Do not approve, game. I really do not approve. Right, cool, and run. I don't know how you didn't get squished, but you know what? I'll take it. Why did he back off? Yeah, get wrecked! Don't you shimmy when you're not got no any health. That was English, which is very broken English. Ouch! Get off me. No! That was close. He didn't stay stunned for as long as the other one. There. That's how you one-shot. What the hell? Why did he spawn behind me? Why did he spawn behind me? That is bullshit. I had to come through there. Why did he spawn after I passed through? You're supposed to spawn when I approach. Is it because I wasn't... Is it because he was facing inwards this way? Therefore he would only spawn if he sees me? When I approach? That's not fair. I'm leaving. He's probably got my piece. He's probably got my treasure. But I've got so little Pikmin right now, I don't know if I want to deal with him. Right next to the exit, which is right next to base, so I can decide to bail if I want to. I'm going to scout my own. No, you know what? No. I can't just scout my own, because some things only appear with Pikmin. So give me 1 purple, and I'm going to hold him. So that means I now have a Pikmin and a captain with me, so if anything spawns, I'll know about it. So you're there. Yeah, good for you. Right. Anything around here? Is it literally just that Burrowing Snagret? How many reds do I have? Can I check it this way? No. I need to actually bring them all with me. How many reds have I got? Can I even do? I've got 17 reds. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go to the next floor. I've got 2 little Pikmin to deal with that. And I'm not redoing that floor because I actually got a treasure out of it. Why was the first cave of this area easy compared to the first cave that we did in the Valley of Repose or whatever it's called, and then here it's just... This looks like a Nirvana floor, but I highly doubt that is. It's a final floor. It's not a Nirvana floor, I'll tell you that, but what the? Why did they all... What the hell? Why did they wake up? Why did they wake up? You're not orange! You're not even black! Bugger off! How can you even see me through a wall? Seriously? Go back to sleep. I was nowhere near you to trigger you. I don't even know what triggered you. You kind of all just slid into each other. Go away! is he still locked onto me? This is bollocks. Alright, we're going down this way. Hopefully that will stop him from chasing. Go back! Thank you. I don't know what the hell woke you up, but I was nowhere near you in order for you to actually start following me. You saw me through a wall. I don't remember that being a thing. That dude's just walking in place. What the hell? Alright, gotta go this way around. Dude's still walking in place. I don't know what I think about that. No, 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 no! I thought that was a wall. And why is it that when I leave an area, a bloody Burrowing Snagret shows up? It's supposed to be the other way round. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. This is unbelievable. And how is he still locked onto me? He's also moving faster than he normally does. Bugger off! He's still locked onto me. How is he still locked onto me from this far away? I'm like on the opposite side of the bloody map. He's like over here. I'm nowhere near him. Is he going back now? Why is he active? He's still walking in the wall. Why is he just walking in the wall? I'm not going to do anything if anything doesn't want to work properly. Whoa, that felt weird. Sorry about that. Something just went down my leg and it made me jump. I just felt something on my leg and I don't know if it was a wire or something, but I can't see anything. Maybe it was a wire. But, yeah, that just felt weird. Now I'm paranoid. Right, let's calm down and let's think about this logically. Pound you. Break your back. We've got purples, we need to use them. I've done nothing but take losses in this cave. And why am I chucking whites now? I had purples up front. He is on the opposite side of the wall. Attacking through the wall. He's on the opposite side of the wall, attacking through the wall. I'm fed up with these Burrowing Snagrets in this motherfucking cave. Get it? Because they're like a fusion between birds and snakes. Got whites, but I don't know what that's going to do for me because I don't have nearly enough to even start taking out the gates. Oh my good lord! The only reason we needed to come in here for was whites. And he's attacking me through the wall! This is bullshit! Piss off! I want my Pikmin back! No, come here! No! I just lost 3 purples! I was right next to the exit. And then this guy had to steal my Pikmin, a bloody Burrowing Snagret had to come out of nowhere, inside or the opposite side of a wall, eat my Pikmin through the wall, and then another one shows up and eats 3 of my purples. I'm restarting this again! No, I've had enough of this cave. I'm leaving. Everyone dismiss. Everyone dismiss. Thank you. I'm leaving. Funny how the dismiss button doesn't work when you're in a cutscene, but the B button does. Sometimes. Where's the exit? I'm leaving. Yeah, you can all trigger if you want. I don't give a shit. I've had enough with these bloody Burrowing Snagrets appearing on the opposite side or inside walls, eating my Pikmin through the walls, and I can't do nothing about it. It's not challenging. It's unfair. And it's not even like, you know, I haven't played many Kaizos, and some people say that Kaizo is just unfair and janky, but most of the time it doesn't seem like it's purposely janky. They just appear in the wall by random chance. How am I supposed to deal with that? I lost over 51 Pikmin trying to get through that. What was I supposed to do? I didn't have enough Pikmin to continue fighting the enemies, and I was fed up of fighting Burrowing Snagrets because they take too long to kill because they keep appearing in the walls, and I can't do anything about that. 10% of debt recovered. At least we've done something. So what do I do with what I have? It's like, how many whites do I have? I only have 18. Well, I need to keep all my whites. And I need all my bloody purples and reds again, because all the enemies have respawned again. So we need to get to these gates again, in order to make progress again. It's not exactly like I can end off right now. And I don't really want to end off right now, despite being a little bit frustrated, but I kind of need to get, like, something done. Yeah, we want. I'm just going to bring these two back to base. And these grubs aren't back yet. Oh, now they're back. Of course, when I say that they're not back yet, they just show up immediately. I don't need any potions, I'm just dealing with the grubs. No, come back. Right, so we don't really need any more berries. I was only grabbing them to stop the grubs because they annoy me. Right, okay. Once everyone gets all of these back to base, what we're going to do is power up with that nectar over there and, hang on a second. And one stew somehow steals the whole puddle. I'm fed up with this. At least we're back up to 300. Right, bunch up, bunch up, bunch up. Swarm, swarm, and drink. Drink, 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 drink. We still have one leaf, of course. That's fine. Right. I'm going to just do a little bit of a cutting montage, just taking out all the enemies that we've got to take out for the umpteenth millionth time, in order to get back to where we were. Save some time. Wait, what? That's my fault for leaving them there. I didn't think the boulder would have continued when it was off screen. Normally it don't. I didn't lose any of my... All I lost was reds. Is that literally all I lost? Just reds? You know, what makes me laugh is that I just lost a bunch of reds. You'd think I would just, like, you know, hit the refresh again. But the thing is, if I just picked these up, I would already have my reds back. And I just went from, like, basically 301. Well, I made it back up to 301, and now we've gone back down again. Thing is, I can just make them reborn right now, but I just used up all that nectar, and that nectar got immediately wasted. So I only just wasted my own time. So when I said I was going to cut, that didn't actually happen. And now we've actually got more Pikmin than what we had before. Not the point though, is it? I did this so I would actually have Pikmin. I just end up losing them because even though I killed the enemy before it killed any Pikmin, the boulder continued to move, and that is what killed the Pikmin. Please give me some nectar. And I like how they didn't pick that up for a minute there. Right. Dismiss. I just want the reds. Not the whites as well. Just the reds. Be nice if you guys could, yeah, like that. Split up just a bit more so it's a lot easier to get you guys. Bloody hell, a lot of lag spikes happening right now. Let's kill this guy yet again. It's not really anything you can cut out, really, at this point, is it? Because this is the challenge, after all. The thing is, though, That's something I never actually talked about, which I guess I could fill in the void a bit. Everything about this game has changed in some regard. The main game, the caves, the randomized generator of said caves, and the floors that you go to, and even the challenges. I think I talked about those before, but basically the challenges are just a lot more harder, and they're not exactly what they are, but I believe they still give you the same Pikmin as before, but they're just more tougher in general. Oh, I went into the water. God damn it. Ow! I actually got squished. And the rock was actually able to do a full 360. Oh, I've got to get rid of this rock somehow. There we go. Right, so that guy is taken care of. So I can actually reach that poisonous gate. I think that's all we're going to be able to do at this point. Take out the poisonous gates, but there's not really much else I can do. I mean, none of the other Pikmin can actually work on the gates because they've got poison generators. I've only got 18 whites, and I'm guessing that they intend you to go through the cave multiple times without actually doing anything so you can build up your whites, but if I give them a potion beforehand, which they're really easy to farm, by the way, what I can do is have one captain with half a squadron each, and keep powering them up, whistling them from the gate. So if I power these guys up and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 on... Actually, no, what am I doing? Have 9 on each, because then that's a clean half. So they're bashing down that gate powered up. These ones are going to bash this gate down powered up. And that should help us out for next time that we actually start playing this game. So, let's whack them in here, dismiss, just to make sure they're actually doing their job. And what I'm going to do now is switch to King Louis here. Make you come over here to stay with these guys, and whenever they need a bit of a pep up, yeah, the potions do really last. They don't last as long as they used to. So I don't mind spamming potions here, because I can easily farm them back up, starting off the day, and just get just like 4 or something. So that's not that big of an issue. So I guess I'll just cut back until I knock both these walls down. I just hope I don't use every single potion that I have, because I might need them. Actually, saying this, I guess I could do a bit of scouting while we're waiting, because otherwise I'm just going to be standing there all day. And I'm not exactly about that life, and you know what these guys can do? These guys can actually be useful and start, you know, getting some berries here. So, you guys stay in the middle, wait until the berries drop.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Whoa! I forgot you respawned! Guys, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Oh boy. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe we can bait this guy out. Okay, that's bloody scary. No, we are not letting Pikmin farm berries. We're just gonna make sure everyone around here is cooled. Right, okay. You know what? Screw it. We're not gonna do that nonsense. We're gonna make sure all of our Pikmin are with each other. And we're gonna go stick to our original plan, which was just stick with the Pikmin and power them up with potions if need be. I completely forgot about the spotty ball bear. Don't know how I forgot about the spotty ball bear, I just did. So, let's do this again, and I'll cut until we actually bash down these walls. Why does the camera keep doing that? It like cycles behind you when you press the L button, but then it's like it just decides to do it again on its own volition. There we go, there's a wall down. Alright, take care of the poison generators, guys. Come on. Right, and then we can go help the others. And if they are done, then we can actually go get that globe and we can go to another area, because we can't really do a lot here until we get yellows. So we do need to get to the third area at some point. Now, it just depends on, are these guys going to be done, or is this going to be the final little push? I mean, do I really need to build the bridge? I'm not entirely too sure. Would that go past the man at legs? Possibly? It might actually be better to not take the bridge and let them go the long way round. I mean, they'll definitely make it, considering how slow the day is going. Come on, guys. I don't want to... Thank you. I was about to say, I don't want to give you guys another potion. I've used quite a lot of potions on you guys already. There we go. Right, so that was a bit of a slog on just sitting there doing nothing, but kind of need to be done. Right. It's probably going to require more than just a few reds. But I think it's going to be guarded by a boss as well. No? No Burrowing Snagret appearing from the walls. You know, I was half expecting. Unless I pick it up. Is it going to trigger when I pick it up? Right, so I don't have enough Pikmin to do that. Actually, I might be able to do that. Let's do that. Well, they're building the bridge quickly, I'll say that much. Right. Everybody over here. Switch to Olimar. You whistle them. No, not the ones with Louie! I didn't even whistle him into the thing. I don't know how I caught him. Oh, feck. No, 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 no. Oh, boy. Alright, he's not showing up at the moment. Right, make sure you've called every Pikmin with you. Right. Okay, the man at legs is over there. So what I want to do is just chuck a couple of purples over. No, a few more purples. They're not purples, they're reds. I held the purples. They should be at the front of the line. There. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because if that bloody Bulborb likes to show his mug, I can punch him. Where is he? Oh, he is literally waiting near our base. Fair enough. And I did not pound him. Are you kidding me? Well, we didn't eat any of my Pikmin, I'll say that much. The babies aren't dying though. Can the babies die a bit quicker, please? Thank you. Right, take that dude to base quick. I need to take out a Pikmin before... Yep, it pops out because otherwise I've got to pluck it and I don't want to be doing that. Right, all that's sorted. He's gone. Chuck a couple of Pikmin on there because why not? Might as well bump up the reds to tad because I've got to convert them whenever necessary. Plus we need a decent fighting force. So, dismiss all Pikmin here. Yep, and they're halfway there. So we actually got the next area unlocked. After all that shindiggery and nonsense. They can just pass right by the man at legs. He's not a threat! You'd think that that would be scary as hell, but he is not a threat as long as you don't disturb him. He may have a treasure piece inside him, but... or blocking one right underneath him or something. Or he may even be guarding that strawberry, but... I could probably make the whites pick up that strawberry and they'll get it in no time. But I'd rather do that as the last thing, because if he's about to fire, I can just end day as long as they're still in my squad. So, yeah. Not really any loss right now. In fact, saying that, I do have my whites over here, so I might be able to sneak it. If I can, I'll just end the day immediately after I get it. I might just put every one of my Pikmin away beforehand. But yes, we can go to the next area now. So we can go get ourselves some yellow Pikmin, which will be very nice, because then we can get the blues, and then we have the whole thing. So I don't need to read any of this. Survey chart, yep. Fair enough. Right, so I want to switch to Louie. I want to put all the Pikmin that I have on me right now away. We have a decent amount of purples. I'm just annoyed that I lost a few. Don't chuck a red, you stoop. Put them all away. Put them all away. Make sure they're all away. Right. I don't want to lose all my whites just in case, so I'm just going to bring... Put them away. I'm going to put literally 15 away because I believe... Actually, no, I think 5 is needed for a strawberry in this game. So we'll do that. Wait, does this flower have eyes? It don't look like he does, so I'm good on that front. Oh, wow, he actually reached it. Okay. Yeah, it is 5. But they're all flowers, and they're the fastest Pikmin, so if they can pick that up and go quick... Yeah, they're going to trigger him by walking into him, but they'll be able to get away quick enough. What? They're moving while the enemy can't move. Hey, cutscene trickery. It's actually playing in my favour this time. Son to be seen soon, call Pikmin to you. Don't worry, they'll get back before the dude can even take a pot shot. In fact, I could probably distract him, so I'm going to try that. Yeah, I'm distracting him. Run! Get that strawberry back! Do it! Yes! That makes this whole entire episode worth it. Get the chart with only 18 whites working on 2 walls. Using most of the day just sitting there with a bunch of potions I can grind back immediately. After all of that rubbish trying to get the whites. And as much stuff in that cave as possible. I don't think there's actually an important treasure in there. So that's fine. And you know what? That worked out really well because I just got that strawberry. And I don't have to fight the man at legs. I can just end day right now. In fact, he's paralysed right now, so you can just leg it! Leg it! He's coming over! And we got all 5 on us. Yep, 5, 3. Wait. Oh yeah, 5, 3 is because of the blues that I can't do anything with. I have 5 out of 5 in my team. Yep. We can just go straight to sunset. We don't need to worry about this. I'm actually quite chuffed, even though I got quite mad there in the cave. We got through 1 cave last episode, because I'm probably going to have to split this into 2, because I know that this has gone on for quite a while, probably 2 hours. Yeah, but the first cave was way easier. Oh my lord! He's still there! You can't destroy this ship! It's such a rickety barge, it can survive anything. He's actually firing in orbit! What the hell? You can't shoot us down! Wow, that man at legs is just nothing but funny there. I mean, it could have went tits up, but I distracted him. They got the berry back, and he shows up in the final cutscene. I'm guessing he didn't get reset in the final cutscene because he's not supposed to be there in the first place, so the game just didn't de-render him, so he was too technically active, but he couldn't hurt us. That's amazing! That makes it all worth it. Well, we got more Pikmin of all kinds, but we took a lot of deaths, which I don't like. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Oh, those deaths count. Those plant deaths, the ones that popped out the candlebook bud but didn't land, so they just disappeared into the ether. They count as in battle for some reason. Because I was like, where do they fall? What category do they fall under? But apparently it was in battle, so fair enough. Because that's the biggest number. So good work so far. Primordial manager, thanks, buddy. Well, we have the next area open, and I think just like last time, that's a good way to end off this recording session of Pikmin 2 Kaizo. We had a few ragey moments, I will say that. Maybe I need to calm down a tad because it's just going to get more ridiculous from here on out. But I'm just not a fan. I'm continuously trying to fight Burrowing Snagrets, dragging out the battle in order to just let them appear in walls. I can't do anything, and I'm not going to go near them so they can do anything, because that'll be pointless. But when they actually appear normally, but can attack through the walls, I mean, in normal Pikmin 1 and 2, they don't appear in corridors. So whoever put them in corridors, they weren't intended to be in corridors. And maybe they didn't make it a bug, because that's just how they function. They spawn around their little area. But because they're in a corridor, they spawn in the walls, and that's not fair. Obviously, that's to make it a little bit more challenging, but it's not a fair challenge. It's not like a challenge that actually challenges you. It's just like waiting for him to appear at the right moment or in the right location while he gets stuck to hit him. Because if he is literally appeared out of a ledge that is over like an abyss, or he pops out of the abyss not even sitting there, I'm not going to chuck Pikmin to attack him, because I'm going to lose my Pikmin no matter what happens. Even when I call them back, they're going to drop first before coming back, and that means they're just going to drop into the abyss. That's not fair. That's just me waiting for him to show up at the right point, and I'm just wasting time. Just like the first 3 days. You couldn't, like, because you can't go any further than the water pool, because there's a wall in the way, even if you do make your Pikmin swim. You can't go any further than that, so why not just, for the first few days, de-render all the enemies over there, and just have a lot of pellets or something at the start, for the first couple of days, and just have the Gatling Groink just there in the middle. Because then you would have more than enough Pikmin to go forward, get rid of the bag, as long as you've done enough searching to get that many Pikmin, so you don't have to waste days. And then you can go to the first cave. Why do you have to waste multiple days starting off? That, I feel like, could have been changed. I mean, you already changed the days, so why can you not have changed it in a certain way? If you can only have a certain amount of things loaded into the level at once, then why not just move them across? And if you can only have, like, certain amount of pellets on screen or in a certain location, then why not just have one, like, a few 20 pellets? Because that's still one object. And because there's a mass amount of objects, because they're so big, because you're not going to physically fit them there, 20 pellets are going to give more Pikmin than a couple of 10s, sometimes. Or just put, as what's already been programmed, a bunch of shearwigs and sheargrubs, because they've been changed to give 20 Pikmin a pop. So if you just had a swarm of them, like in that little pit where Louis crashed, that would be perfect. Because then you could just bring 5 of those back and bam, you already have 100. That's only 5 objects. You can't do that? That's what I'm saying. It's like there were some changes that are obviously a little bit challenging, like that man at legs. That strategy that I did there to try and like bait him out and use flowered whites to get the strawberry back to base quicker, and then end day at the very end, because he would be right on top of me after that fact. And with such a small team, it's easy to whistle them back, end the day, and get out. And plus, they're in base anyway, so if I ended day without whistling, then they'd probably still go back into the ship. So I just feel like I needed to discuss this, because that was like pretty much how I did that. That was challenging, because it made me think, it made me strategize. How can I get that strawberry without fighting the man at legs, without yellows, because he's too high up, and he's going to be ridiculously annoying to fight, especially with purples and whites, who don't have a lot of reach, and don't have a lot of power to fight. So, saying all that, that was challenging. The Burrowing Snagrets, it's just a waste of time. And the first few days, again, waste of time. You can change some stuff, so why not change that stuff? If it's supposed to be challenging, at least don't make it a waste of time challenging. Make it properly difficult. Like when you spawn in, yes, that's a bit unfair that you spawn in surrounded by bulb orbs, so they can eat you, and then there's a Burrowing Snagret right to the side while a spotted bulbear is coming along to eat all your team. Okay, but the challenge there is that you can either reset scum and hope for a good rollout so you don't like lose too many Pikmin, or do you not move as frantic so you don't accidentally chuck your Pikmin off the side to line up your shots better, or do you prioritize? You can still do that in a certain way. That was just me panicking because I didn't expect that. But I am not. And what pissed me off, would definitely piss me off the most, is right now the Burrowing Snagrets. I know I just spent like a good couple of minutes at the end of this video just talking about how these two videos went, but I feel like I need to justify myself, and I hope you can understand where I was coming from. So, with that, guys, we're going to go to the perplexing pool, hopefully get our yellows, because we kind of need them. So with that, see you guys next time.